Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, of the Rhino, and we're looking at this beer right here, right here in front of me. This beer is from the Bandit Brewing Company. It was brought to me by Greg. Thank you very much, Greg. This beer is Farmed and Dangerous Belgian Farmhouse Ale, and it is 5.5% alcohol, and I love the fucking artwork on this. It's basically just a hop cone, but they've given it eyes and a mouth with different colored leaves, and I love it. I love it. I think that's a great label. We'll grab the sole opener over here. We'll open it up and give it a drink, shall we? Farmed and Dangerous. Now, yes, we're pouring it into an IPA cup. I think with the hop cones, it works. I will admit I am a little worried that it's not all going to fit, especially since it is a Belgian beer. I have at least a sniffling suspicion that there might be some residual yeast in there. Well, there we go, it's poured. Ooh, that's very brassy. Lots of carbonation moving in there. A lot more than I expected would be in there. Big off-white head. Lots of bubbles. Lots of snap, crackle, pop. Oh my god. And there's lots of little tunnels forming in there. As much as I'm not a huge fan of brassy and bronzy and golden colored beers, that's a visually appealing beer. I love the look of the head. I love the look of the beer itself. It has the tiniest amount of haze, actually. I'd say it's actually moderately hazy. Back here I can't see my hand, but the closer I get it, it's fine. Scent. Almost like pear juice, really. Like a little bit of neutral graininess, like a straw scent, and like pear juice. Well, it's a good thing I can now clean this table once every day or two. I guess it's time to give it a sip, shall we? There's a tiny bit left in here. Let's get it in the glass, actually. There we go. Okay, well now that it's all in there, it's full haze. I can't see my hand at all, which is what I thought would happen. I even gave it a shake before I put more in, and it didn't happen. And yeah, I would say that's no longer like that bronzy, brassy color. This is more copper now, but smells still the same, pretty much pear juice. Like a Perry. With straw. Cheers, let's try it. There's no date on the bottle, guys. How am I supposed to know what I'm drinking if there's no date on the bottle, guys? You gotta put your dates on the bottles, guys. Who is that? Who is that? Pop quiz. This is actually really, really good. It reminds me a lot of Candy Apple from Cayman Kettle. Cayman Kettle's Candy Apple was Garage Doors cider. At the time they were Pelham Cider Works. It was their cider mixed with I don't even remember what beer they used. Was it Kolsch? I don't remember what beer they mixed it with. But it was basically a snake bite, and this kind of reminds me of a snake bite. It has a lot of fruity flavors, but at the same time it has a beer flavor. I mean, I'm getting apple and I'm getting pear, and it doesn't taste like it's an off flavor. It just tastes like it was meant to be there. Yeah. Apple and pear with a nice grainy middle. Like bready, biscuity middle. and a finish that is slightly earthy and slightly peppery finish. This is a really nice beer. Fuck, I think this. I don't know if this is my second or third beer from Badger, but it's my second beer of the day I've had from Badger. And I mean, I spread my beers out. This is like the second beer from Badger I've had in 4 hours, and it's the third beer I've had in those 4 hours. But it's really good. And the first one was really good from Badger, from Bandit. I'm thinking I'm becoming a fan of the Bandit Brewing Company. Well, Bandit Brewery. And this is the only beer from them I've had that didn't have a, well, the only beer from them that was brought to me that didn't have a badger on it somewhere, as the badger seems to be their mascot. And, I mean, it's great. It's a great little beer. I really like this beer. Yeah, I can't say enough that I like it. Out of 10 on this beer, I'd give it an 8.5. This is a solid beer. It's fruity. It's fruity. It's easy drinking. Light-bodied, easy drinking. Fruity, with a little bit of that bitter breadiness on the back end just to remind you that you're drinking beer. I really like this. Yeah. 8.5 out of 10. Thank you very much, Greg, for bringing this over. Cheers, guys. I'm going to try to chug it, but if I can't finish chugging it, that's okay, because I'm going to watch one more episode of Silicon Valley before I go to bed, and that's just the way it's going to be. Cheers. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't even know why I couldn't do it. It's not overly flavorful. It's not thick. It's not heavy. It's not overpowering, yet I couldn't chug it. Maybe I'm losing my talent because I don't chug as much anymore. Oh God, that can't be right. Bye, guys.